Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today's video I'll be doing a very short explanation on who I think is going to win the Stanley Cup playoffs after the qualifiers round just happened, and this is the NHL.com bracket challenge. So it'll be a very brief explanation, not really explanation because it's just going to be I'm going to tell you who wins. So in the first round, I think Montreal's going to upset the Philadelphia Flyers and win in 7 games. And then next round, I think the Columbus Blue Jackets will beat the Tampa Bay Lightning, just because the Tampa Bay Lightning has lost Stamkos and Hedman due to injury. So I think Columbus will win in 6 games. And then Washington against Islanders, just the way Islanders have been playing, I think that Islanders will win in 6. And Carolina and Boston, I think Carolina will win in 6 games because Carolina has a lot of talent, young players, and some veterans like Sebastian Aho and their goalie Peter Mrazek. Sorry, always mess up that. And then Boston just haven't been playing very well. They've been doing very bad, especially in the round robin. Second round on the East, Carolina against Montreal. I think Montreal will win in, 7 games and beat the Carolina Hurricanes. Sorry, Hurricanes. If you weren't facing the Canadiens, I would actually make you go to the conference finals. But, because I really think you're a talented team, but I really think Montreal will do very well this year. And Islanders against Blue Jackets. Another one, I'd say in 7 games. Really tight. But I will say the Islanders will beat the Blue Jackets. And in the conference finals, Montreal against the Islanders, I think that the Montreal Canadiens will win in 6 games over the Islanders, and Islanders' run will end here. And in the first round of the Western Conference, I think Vegas will win against Chicago in 6 games. Chicago upset the Oilers, but I still think Vegas will beat the Chicago because I think they're just an all-around better team. Avalanche against the Coyotes. Coyotes beat the Preds, but I think Colorado's the best team here in the West. So I think they're going to win 5 games against the Coyotes. Now the Stars against the Flames. I think this is probably going to be the biggest matchup and toughest series in the first round. Dallas, Calgary. Dallas hasn't been performing well, but their players are still very good. Like, you can still see that if their players actually step up, they can actually do very well and go far. And Calgary, on the other hand, can win games. They can win games with their Monahan, Gaudreau, and Tkachuk. But I still think that these teams are actually really similar if you look at them and team-wise and stat-wise and players. But I think Dallas will win in 7. Now, Vancouver against St. Louis. I think the Vancouver will win. St. Louis won last year's Stanley Cup. They came first in the West. They ended up being 4th in the round robin, not winning a single game. So Vancouver will win in 6. And now, Vegas against Vancouver. I think Vancouver will win this in 7. Just because I feel that Vancouver is very determined. They can score goals when they need to. They will keep on trying to also score goals. Vegas has very good players. This will be very tough, but I still think Vancouver will come out in 7 games. Now, Colorado, Dallas, as I said before, Dallas and Calgary. Dallas will win in 7. It'll be very tight, and they can go far. But with the game against Colorado, I think they'll lose it in 5. And Colorado is just obviously the better team. And yeah. And then the Canucks against the Avalanche. I think the Avalanche will beat the Canucks in 6. Canucks had a miracle run this year. They went so far, but I think Colorado just end their run and go to the Stanley Cup final against the Montreal Canadiens. And in the Stanley Cup final, I think the Montreal Canadiens will win in 7 games with 28 goals scored. And I really think that Montreal just has a lot of depth. They can score goals. Their defense is very good. Their goalie is very good. If all the positions work and they work together, I think they can actually go really far and actually even win the Stanley Cup with the massive upset and beating the Colorado Avalanche. And that will be a very big win for Montreal, getting Carey Price's first Stanley Cup. And they also haven't won a Stanley Cup since, like, I think 19 something. They haven't won a cup for a long time, to say that. So, yeah, that's my Stanley Cup predictions. Hope you enjoyed. Please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell. Bye.